Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to this energetic alignment message. Today's energetic alignment message and light language activation is going to be around finding solace, hope, and inspiration in challenging times. So, when it seems like things are falling apart around you, you're not where you want to be in life, just seems like even small little challenges that keep coming up that are driving you crazy, then video is for you. So welcome, my name is Angela Shakti Sparks with Heart Magic Healing. And so for this energetic alignment message, I work with the Goddess Power Oracle, some beautiful goddess cards, and then I also bring through light language and toning and energy work. So light language will sound like I'm speaking a different language. Remember that it's all energy and vibration, and so these are channeled energies that work to shift energies, help clear up stagnant energy, bring in harmonious energies. So I invite you to have an open mind. And if you are inspired or find this video, this messaging, and this activation helpful, I truly and greatly appreciate any heart-centered donations that you are willing to share. And there's the Venmo link will be down below. We also have a community, a Heart Magic Healing community that you can join to start connecting with other like-minded souls on this ascension path. All right, so the first card we have is Lazy, Lizi. I'm probably saying this name wrong, but it's a Chinese, a Chinese goddess. And the card says revelation. And so sometimes when things seem like they're falling apart in our life, and it can almost, so there's some lightning here on the card, so it's almost feeling like we've been struck by lightning, right? So we lose a job, a relation starts to fall apart, or things don't work out, and it seems like things are falling apart, getting dismantled in your life. The revelation here, or the what to open your mind up to, your possibility to, is that, you know, what if this is in some way benefiting you? And it usually is. I would say probably always is, even though we don't see it at the time. I was fired from a job that I was working a couple of years ago, and it was a very traumatic situation. I was accused of some things that weren't true. And so anyways, at the time, it was really difficult and challenging. And on many levels, not just the loss of income, but being, wrongly accused of things. And it's just like, why would this happen? Like, I'm a good person. I'm very spiritual. I always try to live and act in integrity. And so, looking back, I realized that wasn't in alignment for me. And if I would have stayed there, I might have stayed longer than, like staying there may have blocked some of the growth that I've had since then in my practice, and in things like doing the goddess card readings and the vibrational and energy activations that I do. I feel like those have really grown and expanded more because of that. And so sometimes in the moment, or in the situation when it feels like that things are falling apart, it's that really the universe is orchestrating some things behind the scenes that we can't always see and understand. Or maybe it's an event, something that's challenging you so that you can up level in your life. And sometimes if we don't work to dismantle some of the things that need to be dismantled, the universe will shake things up for us so that it happens and we get to work towards that next level. and which leads us to, and I love this card, Lilith. So Lilith, the independence here is the word that comes through. And so, yeah, so as things get shaken up, we could go into that energy of woe is me, oh my gosh, like just why are all these things happening to me? Or we can again shift that mindset. Okay, what what is ready to be revealed here? And then how can I step into my power? So, think of independence as stepping into your power, stepping beyond that victim consciousness, and really taking this opportunity to grow and to up level. And maybe that means simply accepting the responsibility, knowing that, on some level, the the thoughts I think, the words that I say are creating my reality. And then also, just if sometimes if it's something the universe, like losing that job, right? The universe is orchestrating something. And so taking the responsibility to now do whatever work I need to do, self-reflection, um, work on any limiting beliefs I have that might not carry me forward into what's next with more self-empowerment. So really, what's coming here is really stepping into our self-empowerment and knowing that we are all resourced. We have all the resources we need. If it's not within us, we have our allies, our angels and ascended masters and guides that are our allies that are here they're just waiting for you to ask. If you don't work with them closely already, I invite you to ask for more assistance. Ask them to help you remember your own power and empowerment and help guide you into really stepping up and stepping into that divinity that is within you. You are divinity. And this actually goes beautifully to our next card. So Aphrodite, and this is love. And what comes through here about that card is so and just this morning, it's so funny because what popped in my head this morning was love heals all. And really, love is what we are at our source. I believe the divine God, goddess, source energy is love. And so remembering also the truth of who you are, that you are love, and then inviting in the love to heal these situations, these times where it does feel like things are falling apart. And you could hold, so in that situation that happened to me, I could have held the anger, and I was hurt. Don't get me wrong, I was hurt, and it took me probably a year to fully heal the hurt from it. But I didn't hold the other people in anger. I continuously worked throughout the year to hold them in compassion and to hold them in love. And I think that is so important, that not only holding that love and compassion for ourselves, but for others, for the situation. And, as this world continues to have, as we are moving through this ascension, and there's going to be a lot of things going on in the world that are painful, and the polarity, it seems like is almost intensifying. And so what comes through here is also remembering to not buy into that separation. That's going to be really important, and really for your own peace as well. Don't take these sides, don't polarize yourself, but really see, it's like, even though these people over here may have very differing beliefs and opinions than what you have, we are still all one. We at the core, we're all one. We come from the same source. And so can you love this person or these people even though they hold very different beliefs than you? And can you hold compassion for them? And also remembering, we are brought up, we're programmed by our society, we're programmed by our culture, we're programmed by our teachers and parents and families. And So, what if this person that holds these really differing opinions or did this terrible thing to you, right? Like, what is their conditioning and their programming that led them to do that, right? And so, can you hold compassion for the other people in these situations and just life in general, really, holding some love and compassion around the situation? And then what comes through next is humor. So I shouldn't even try saying these names of some of these goddesses. Uzume, but goddess of laughter and humor. And so this is also going to be important, is there are some serious things going on in life. Yes, and these are serious situations, but it doesn't do you any good or anybody else any good if you stay in that energy. So it's important to bring in playfulness and humor and things that can pull your energy out of that. Because if you stay in this energy of hurt and guilt and anger and frustration and resentment, then you're just going to attract more of that to you, period. And, same thing, like expectations of others, something's coming through here where, say something has happened in your life and you've lost somebody. And yes, there's going to be grief. And this doesn't mean you have to spend 24 hours of every day mourning this person, right? That person would not want you to be mourning them and to not be happy in your life and to not be living in your life. The people that have passed on are in a better place. Their energy is free again. They are still with you. They are still with us. So our loved ones are still, and friends are still with us when they pass. And so, yes, you can have moments of grief, right? When you're somewhere where you used to do something with this person, and so it's sad, it hurts, but you don't have to do grief 24 hours a day. And if people are putting expectations on you to do this, right? Like, how can you be laughing and enjoying your life again already? This person has died. Yes, you should be. They would want that for you. They would want you to be happy, celebrating life, still going on. And then, in those moments where it's, where something reminds you, it's okay to then, pause and have that grief, but you're not expected to be in grief all the time. And don't buy into anybody else's BS energy that says that, like, oh, how can you move on so quickly? Like, that's their programming. Don't buy into that, please. Before I go off on a rant about that, we'll just leave it at that, and then we'll move on to Morrigan, death and magic. So yes, so here, what's coming through is, so let these old programmings, like if somebody dies, you have to stay in mourning forever for the rest of your life. Let that die. It's time to let that bullshit die. Let it go. Do not let the past rule your present. You are not your past. You are not your emotions. You are a beautiful divine source energy that came here to grow and expand and create. And I would say, if you are watching this video or into things like goddess cards and light language and all of this, like, you are here also as a starseed or light worker, and we are here to shift the energies on this planet. And that starts by shifting and uplifting the energies within us, doing our healing work. So let that all go. Let everything die that is ready to die. And, I've noticed lately there's been a lot of ancestral clearing work that I've been doing with clients and group settings, is clearing the karma, and it's clearing the karmic cycle. So when we came here to manifest on earth, we get caught in the karmic, we have been caught in the karmic cycles, and so then we have to keep coming back and kind of playing out that karma. But where we are now is, and I got this message many years ago when I first started doing this work, that I felt like I was clearing karma for myself and my family, for because when we do this healing work, you do actually clear it not only for you but for your family line, both forwards and backwards. So know that this healing work that you do and the up leveling and the expansion that you are working on does ripple out and affect your ancestral line and the world, right? So we are shifting these energies for ourselves and the world and our families and our past ancestors and our future ancestors. So this is beautiful, powerful work that you are doing. And then the final card here is Persephone, and she was the one who, went to the underworld, was taken by Hades to the underworld, and so the card says inexperience, and what this is coming through as is as we are letting these old stories die, as we are learning to see these challenges that we're going through as opportunities. They're opportunities for growth, opportunities for cultivating compassion for ourselves and others. There are opportunities, there's things that are falling apart so that the new thing can come in. And so as these old things fall apart, or as these challenges come up to shift your thinking and shift you out of that, just especially if you're just kind of going along in life, right? And doing the same old things. It's all of this is shifting us out of that energy. And so we are invited in experience, think of it as beginner's mind or really opening to new possibilities, because that is really what's happening here. I feel is there is so much new energy and new ways of being that are coming to us and that are coming into the world. And so be open to them, be open to expanding your consciousness, be open to more wonder and curiosity, and really what if, what else is possible, and letting go of how you think things might turn out, or only seeing things, it's like, okay, I lost this job. So my options are go get another job, and maybe you have like 3 or 4 things that you currently believe are possible for you to ways for you to earn a living. And what if there's all these other ones that are possible, but because you don't know them, because you haven't seen them, you aren't aware of them. And so then if you think, okay, it has to be one of these 3 options, you've just limited yourself and what else is possible. And then when we do that, we get more challenges that continue to try to spark us to that next level, that try to spark us awake. So let's just come to it now. Let's just open ourselves to what else is possible. And then it circles back around to, that revelation. So open to what is ready to be revealed to you through what seems to be challenging energies. And so let's do just a quick light language energy activation here. And let's see what it wants to come through around. So I invite you to close your eyes and just be open to any energies shifting that are ready to shift, and just breathe. Some people feel the energy, some people might not feel it as much, until you are, the more you do the meditation and tuning in, and more you become embodied. So I guess one thing that's coming through here to mention is that a lot of us, and I've had this too, is we live up in our heads. And so really we're almost outside of our bodies. So it's a lot of mental energy that actually, when I sense it with people, it's actually kind of even happening outside your body. So we're not in our bodies. And when you're not in your body, you're not going to feel energies as much as when you learn to be more in your body through practices, breathing awareness to your body, yoga and movement practices, meditation, where you are bringing that focus and that awareness internally. So I welcome you to, if you have a lot of this mental energy, just allow some of these, and maybe this is what our clearing is going to be around today. We're going to clear some of that mental clutter, I think. Yeah, yeah. Some of that mental clutter around what is possible, or around seeing these challenging times that you might be experiencing as just letting it's like the weight of it, right? The weight of all this worry and thoughts and doubts around it is just so heavy. I'm sensing it now, heavy around on the shoulders, around the head, in your energy field, and then that's feeling heavier in your body. So I invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to start with a breath here. And so actually, open your eyes. Yep. We're going to do a quick lion's breath first. So you're going to breathe in and then so you're going to exhale, just start to exhale some of this energy, this frustrated energy. So breathe in again. Maybe even gather it all up. And breathe it out. And let's take that one more time. Breathe it in. And then just shake it off, shake it off. Shake off some of this energy and kind of fluff it out of your mental space here. Good. All right. Now close your eyes. And now just take a nice, deep, expansive belly breath in. And an easy sigh. Feel your shoulders drop and relax, taking another breath in. Feeling eyes and jaw soften, and one more breath in. Good, and just come to an easy, relaxed breath now. Ayes kutara isi no kustura si rajuna kutara isi no kusroyena. Ayatarakum naraki jundaraki turkushundara yateku. Kuzutana yarama kurishi nakarajundrakai nakatra mogui nakatai yushdunada. Ni katoro judo kushundana I katoro. So any of these energies that make you feel like there's there's a lack of trust and security, and so that's caused by these fears, the doubts, the worry. And so we're just going to, with intention, allow some of this doubt and worry, the insecurities, the fears, just imagine them now. They're just being pushed out of your energy field. Or vibrated out of your energy field, if you like. So vibrating them out of that root and sacral chakra. So our root chakra is about that security, feeling safe and secure and supported in the world, in your life. And so we've just cleared some of that insecurity, lack, and limitation out of there. And so now we're just going to invite in, so again, just this nice mini activation here. So just inviting in some trust now. And setting the intention for yourself to actually work with the messages that came through today. So being open to seeing new possibilities, be open to being differently each day. What is one small thing that you can do differently each day to just be differently? It could be pausing to stand and look out the window, or if you can, even better, step outside and gaze at the sky or a tree and take a few breaths. It could be switching up the order that you get ready in the morning, just starting to change up some of these daily patterns, the daily habits. And as you change the little things, it becomes easier when big changes come around to navigate those changes. And how can you bring in more playfulness and humor and laughter in the coming days? What is something that would do that? Maybe it's uh, playfulness. Maybe it's even something kind of creative, like coloring or creating some art. Maybe it's watching things that make you laugh. And then seeing death, the death of the old ways, as magical, for indeed they are. For as the old ways die, as we let go of the stories of the past, that is when the magic shows up in our lives. That is when the magic unfolds. And opening to more magic and remembering your power that is within you. And if you like, think of it as empowerment. And again, embodied awareness, embodied empowerment. And so inviting in your truth higher self. Your true soul essence is so ready and willing to shine forth and take you to this next level in your life, to help you through this challenging time and the challenging times that will come. Remember that you are loved, that you are supported. You are always divinely guided and protected. And at any time, your allies, your beautiful angels, guardians, guides, star families, the angels are all here, always available to you, always surrounding and supporting you. So remember also this connection with the angels and allies. And remember to connect with them, to call on them more, to invite them into your life. And so feeling now yourself in this beautiful space, taking another breath or two in this expansive present moment, feeling filled with source love, that truth, divine love, light, source energy that you have access to. Breathe it into your heart. Expand it out to your body. Breathe in love into your heart. Breathe it out into your energy field. And breathe in love, that source love, into your heart. And breathe it out to the world. And now feel yourself in this space of love, filled with love and surrounded by love. And as you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And Wishing you so much love always. Again, please like, subscribe. Thank you for any donations you feel called to share. And I look forward to seeing you again on another video. Bye for now.